Good morning, children. This lesson is of class 7 for the subject of mathematics, topic simple interest, which is covered in chapter 5 of arithmetical problems of your textbook, and it is submitted to you on 21st December 2020. Students, let us discuss the topic simple interest with the help of an example. Suppose one person borrow some money from another person to buy a car. Then, after fixed period of time, he has to return the money. Now, he will return his money along with an extra sum of money for having used this money. So, this extra money is called an interest, and the money person borrowed from his friend is principal. Now, let us discuss the formula of interest. It is equals to principal multiply rate of interest multiply time upon 100. Principal, that is the initial amount invested. R, that is rate of interest, which is expressed as percentage of the principal. Fine. And always remember that rate of interest is per annum, that is for each year, and the time, that is the period for which the money is borrowed. Fine, children. Suppose you have borrowed 100 rupees from your friend. After some time, you are returning this money. Now, you will give him 100 rupees plus, suppose, extra money you are giving, that is 20 rupees. So, this extra money will be called as interest. This is the just simple example I am taking. So now this will be the principal, the money you borrowed. Now this is the interest, this is the principal, and principal plus interest gives you amount. So what will be the amount here? Yes, it will be rupees 120. So principal plus interest, that is called amount. Amount, he will return amount to other person after fixed period of time. So the formula for amount is principal plus interest. Now students, to find the interest, we have a simple formula, that is principal represented as P multiply rate of interest represented as R multiply time represented as capital T upon 100. Now students, P is the principal, which I have told you right now. R is rate of interest, that is rate of interest per annum. Now per annum means for each year. T is the time. Suppose in this question we have to find the amount. If principal is 2400, time is 7 years, rate of interest is 4% per annum. So, principal is given to you, time is given to you, rate of interest is given to you. You have to find the amount. First of all, we will find the interest. With the help of formula, principal multiply rate of interest multiply time upon 100. Now principal is 2400. Rate of interest is 4%. Time is 7 years upon 100. Now two zeros get cancelled and on multiplication we get finally rupees 672. Now interest we have find out. Principal we already know, that is given to you. So what is the formula for amount? The formula for amount is principal plus interest. On putting the values of both, we get 3072 rupees, which is the amount. Now let us discuss next question. In the next question, it is given in how many years will 1250 rupees amount to rupees 1950 at the interest rate of 8% per annum per year. Now, they are asking in how many years will this money amount to rupees this. Means it is very clear that the principal is this and in how many years this principal will become this. Means we need final amount, that is 1950. Now rate of interest is also given to you. You have to find out what? Time. Now rate of interest is 8% per annum. Time we have to find out. Amount, that is equals to principal plus interest. Fine. Now amount that is given to you 1950. Principal that is given to you 1250 plus interest formula is principal multiply rate of interest multiply time upon 100. Now principal is 1250, rate of interest is 8 and T that we have to find out upon 100. Now 1250 will shift to that side, it will become negative. Now it gives 700. Now 0 will cancel. Now we get this, and on simplification, on doing the cancellation, the time we finally got, that is 7 years. Clear, children? The next question is, Sameer borrows 60,000 rupees from Rahim. He clears his debt by returning 64,000 to Rahim at the end of 12 months. Find the rate of interest charged by Rahim. Now Sameer borrows 60,000, means this is the principal. Now he clears his debt by returning 64,000. So after 12 months he is returning 64,000, means this is the amount. Now 12 months means it's 1 year, because 12 upon 12 gives you 1 year. And rate of interest we have to find out. Now we know the formula for amount is principal plus interest. Amount we know, that is 64,000. Principal, that is 60,000, plus interest. Now from here we will find interest first. So the interest we got, that is 4,000. Now we have to find rate of interest. So let us apply the formula for interest. Interest is principal multiply rate of interest multiply time upon 100. Now principal is 60,000. Rate of interest we don't know, and time is 1 year. So now 2 zeros cancel with 2 zeros, r will remain here and 600 will shift to that side and it will get divided. So we get what? We get 20 upon 3, which in the mixed fraction form we can write 6 upon 3% per annum. Clear? The next question is, find the time in which a sum of money gets doubled at the interest rate of 8% per annum. Now in the question they are saying that sum of money is getting double. Double means if we are taking it x, so it after doubling we get 2x. It means the principal is x here and the amount will get doubled, that is 2x. The rate of interest is 8% per annum. So now what is the formula of amount? That is principal plus interest. Amount is 2x, principal is x plus interest. So 2x minus x is equals to interest. So the interest is x rupees. Now we have to find out time. So let us apply the formula for interest now. Now interest is principal into rate of interest into time upon 100. So now principal is x, rate of interest is 8, time we have to find out. So that's why I have just written t here, and the interest is x. Now x and x we can cancel here. What is left? Here 1 is equals to 8t upon 100. Now 100 will go there and we get 100 is equals to 8 into time. So time will be what? 100 upon 8. So now 100 upon 8. On cancellation, we get 25 upon 2 years. And in the mixed fraction, if we write, that is 12.5 years. Clear? The next question is, find the sum of money. Sum of money means you have to find out the principal. Find the sum of money that amounts to rupees 12,000 in 4 years. Now this is what? This is the amount. Time is 4 years. And what is rate of interest? Rate of interest is 5%. Now children, listen carefully. Amount is 12,000. We know the formula for amount is principal plus interest. Now, amount is given to you, that is 12,000. Principal we have to find out, so let us write it as such. And what is the formula for interest? That is principal multiply rate of interest multiply time upon 100. So now let us put the values. What is R? That is 5. What is T? That is 4 upon 100. So on doing the cancellation part here, we get P upon 5. And on taking LCM here, we get 6P upon 5. Now 5 will shift to that side. It will get multiplied. So we get what? We get principal, that is equals to 10,000 rupees. In next question, a sum of 7,000 rupees amounts to 8,260 rupees in 3 years. It means principal is 7,000 and amounts to rupees. This means amount is 8,260. In how many years? In 3 years. And you have to find out what? You have to find out the rate of interest. Now, amount is given to you, so let us apply the formula for amount first. Now, amount is principal plus interest. Amount we know, principal we also know, and interest we will find from here. So 7,000 will shift to that side. We get finally 1,260 rupees as interest. Now we have to find out rate of interest. So the formula for interest is principal into rate of interest into time upon 100. Now the principal is 7,000. Rate of interest we don't know. We have to find it. And the time is given to you 3 years upon 100. Now the 2 zeros will cancel with 2 zeros. We are left with this. So rate of interest will be 1,260 upon 210. And on cancellation, finally, the rate of interest is 6% per annum. You can simply write it as P dot A. Now children, I am giving you a homework that you have to try the exercise 5, page AP 45 in your maths register. Thank you, children.